Good morning, dear students. As you all know, our EVS 1 consists of three subjects. They are science, geography, and civics, out of which your lesson number 1 and 2 is from science, lesson number 5 is from civics, and lesson number 9 is from geography. And this is portion of your first unit test. So today in Environmental Studies Part 1, we are going to learn chapter number 9, Maps are Companions. This lesson is related with the maps. It tells you how maps are important in geography. Companion means a friend. In this lesson, you are going to learn about different methods of showing the elevation or height of the various landforms. What is a map? It represents information we give in the form of drawing. It is a drawing on a flat surface. You have studied in chapter 3 that the land in our environment is not of the same height everywhere. This unevenness gives rise to various land shapes, creating different landforms such as mountains. It means a large natural elevation of Earth's surface rising up high above the sea level, or a large steep hill. Valleys, a low area of land between hills or mountains, typically with a river or streams flowing through. A plateau is a flat elevated landforms that rises sharply above the surrounding area on at least one side. Next is plains, a large area of flat land with few trees is called plains. In geography, plains is a flat sweeping landmass that generally does not change much in elevation. Plains occurs lowlands along valleys or on the doorsteps of mountains. It is up to the sea level. Islands. It means a piece of land surrounded all its sides by water is called islands. So, because of this unevenness, it gives rise to various landforms. For a proper understanding of our environment, it is necessary to study the physical or natural setup of the land. In Standard 4th, when we learnt about maps, we saw a 5,000-year-old map. This means that man has felt the need to make maps since ancient times. At that time, maps were mainly used in wars. While fighting a battle, it is important to have detailed knowledge of the terrain. For example, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj always used a map to do complete survey or study of enemy's land. Maps were very useful for this purpose. It helps in working out strategies of defeating the enemy. Taking into account the differences in their height, shape, etc., various landforms can be shown on a map. There are different methods of showing these landforms on a map. Let us look at these methods. The length and width of a landform can be easily shown on a piece of paper. However, the height and depth cannot be shown as easily. There are different methods of showing the elevation or height of the land. They are contour line method, layer tinting method, and digital elevation model method. Contour line method is used to show the unevenness of landforms on a map. The height of the land is measured from sea level. Points of the same height are identified. Their position is marked accurately on the map. These locations are joined with a line. Such lines are called contour lines. In this map, you can see lines are drawn each joining places of a specific height. In this way, the relief of the land can be easily shown. It helps us to understand the slope of the land and the height of the different places. So, contour lines means lines which joins points of equal elevation or height which is above the sea level. A contour map is a map illustrated with contour line. For example, topographic map which thus shows valleys, hills and steepness or gentleness of slopes. Every point of a contour line has the same elevation. It separates uphill from downhill. It do not touch or cross each other except at a cliff. Every fifth contour line is darker in color. Now, the second method is layer tinting method. This method is based on contour lines. In this method, the spaces between contour lines are filled with color. Each color indicates a specific height. For example, water bodies are colored with blue, whereas the adjoining land is colored dark green. Land higher than that is colored a light green. Next, higher land is colored yellow and so on. Observe the given color index. Note how the colors change with the height. The colors between the contour lines show up the difference in the physical setup. Now, let's learn about the digital elevation model method. This is the most modern method. In this, the information obtained through man-made satellites is presented with the help of computers. We can directly observe the differences in the height of landforms. Maps made using the above methods help us to understand the physical setup of a region. In other words, they give us an idea of its height, relief, and slope. Using computers, we can even find the height of each point on a digital map. Dear children, what are the different uses of maps? We use maps for many purposes. Physical maps can be used in military operations, tourism, drawing up mountaineering routes, in making regional development plans, etc. Dear children, today we have learnt 3 different methods of showing various landforms on a map. They are contour line method, layer tinting method and digital elevation model method. In next session, we will be learning remaining part of the lesson. Children, don't forget to complete your notes. Till then, bye.